What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, Mario Brothers music. So, guys, Brother Mark sent me a video on TikTok that he posted. And for you guys out there that like some of the red pill content, check out Brother Mark Cruz on TikTok under How You Move. Make sure you follow him. And what he does is he makes his own content, but he also posts other people from, the red pill community, some of the sisters that support some of the black men out there. And he posted this particular video of Nieka Marie. Now, what happened is this particular video that he posted went viral. How viral? Over 107,000 views viral. Okay. And what did he post? Nieka Marie pretty much is asking black men to stay in the United States for the good black women. And what I'd like to do is to play that particular video and come back.
What you say, what I hear says, women from other countries are starting YouTube channels advertising their country's advantages of visiting to meet their women. They want men. Did you just play an 8-ball? I don't know what to do. Lord have mercy. I don't know what to do, y'all. Even Ricky is done. I don't know. You're not sorry. You're not fucking sorry. Ladies, this is why I've been going so hard. Y'all didn't understand my love. Y'all didn't understand what I was trying to do. I was trying not to allow it to get to this motherfucking point. Y'all thought I was just being a male-identified, pick-me-ass, hoe-ass bitch. When all I was trying to do was show you, teach you, encourage you to be the type of woman that the man that you wanted desired. Now they're all sharing success stories. And it does not involve you.
So, after seeing this particular clip, other women started to respond to it and do on TikTok what is called stitching. Okay, so people started stitching, or basically, it's this way of like interjecting into somebody's video to make a response. It kind of starts off with the original video at first, and then the person comes in and responds. And so then this person came on, and this particular person talked about the passport bros by saying this.
What you say?
Who paid her to make that video? I'm so serious because ain't nobody begging for them to stay. Maybe just her. Like, what is going on? There's actually some women coming together because, it's a lot of brokies that's trying to get their passport, get their stuff together. So it's some women organizing, trying to get them a bus, get them some passports, get them some funds, maybe, to get them some peanuts on the plane, bottle of water, so they can be comfortable on the plane going to wherever they're going to. Honestly, like, it's just so, I'm getting irritated at this point. Not irritated, but it's like really a joke at this point. Like, it's been a joke, but at this point it's like, really? Like, you really sitting there crying over some men that will probably unalive you if they get mad enough? Literally a group of men that don't respect black women at all. And you're sitting there crying? That's the part that I have an issue with. Like, we don't need to be begging those types of men to stay. Like, we want them to go. So don't be making videos like that like we want them to stay. We want them to go, like, go. They keep flashing the passport. And the only receipts that I've seen is when they're getting conned or getting robbed over there overseas. Which is hilarious, by the way. Sisters, please don't be making videos like that. We want them to go. and just be quiet and go and live their best life. That's what we want. Don't make videos like that. Like, we want the bad ones to go, you know, and whoever, you know, I feel sorry for the women that they get attached to, but they grown women, they're going to have to see for themselves. And that's all I have to say. Bye.
So now, guys, you heard what this person had to say. This person is called the Rich Brown Nurse. And, you know, a lot of this sort of animosity that's building up to the Passport Bros, you know, I've talked about it in my video yesterday from the Filipina P. And if you guys can remember, she was talking about this also. But you have a lot of this disdain coming from certain women who are talking about, you know, black men in such a way, you know, this sort of attitude. And there's another video that I want to play that kind of sums up to this by a lady by the name of Jack the Queen about this generation of modern men.
This new generation of men want you to chase them so bad. Now, I'm a firm believer that this new wave of spicy sororters comes from the generation that believed in raising your daughters and enabling your sons. Because a lot of these men were so used to being praised for doing shit they should be doing, or they're so used to somebody not holding them accountable, now they feel like, okay, you go get you a little Charger, a little apartment, you think a bitch is supposed to chase after you because you think you're doing something special. You're 36! But this is exactly why you will praise a single father but bash a single mother. You'll praise a man for he's a bachelor when he got his own car and crib. Meanwhile, I got a car, crib, and degree. You still gonna ask me where my man at. Girl! I think what is happening with this new wave of just awakening, we are realizing like, yeah, your ding-a-ling don't really mean that much. Okay, you are a human like anybody else. Come up off that pedestal that I know the patriarchy likes to prop you up on. You don't get gold stars for taking care of your kids. You don't get gold stars for having a car and a crib. You don't get gold stars for going to work. You should. Many of us have been doing this since we was fucking 15 and 16. Because these men were so used to being enabled, the girls who were raised, who y'all been checking for us since we came out the coochie, watching our every move, not even giving us the grace to be children. Yeah, we not going for that shit. So tighten up.
So now we have that. Okay, these groups of modern men want you to chase them so bad. These, you know, these Passport Bro guys are going to leave in this sort of thing. But then, like, what's the real problem here? The problem is the shaming language. Let me just say this, right? Black men are also must be held accountable for certain situations that they do. Again, black men don't give black women the best incentives to be with them also. And that's something that I want to come back and point out to. But here's the skinny on it. Black men have the ability, I believe, to be more forthcoming about that issue. When black women are trying to stand up for black men, they're being, you know, like absolutely shamed. And then it's like, you know, if black men don't want to put up with what's going on, it's a lot of the shaming language you're talking about. You're broke, you're dusty, all of this stuff, right? And Brother Mark sent me also this Kevin Samuels video that pretty much sums up the shaming language that Brother Kevin Samuels just talk about. And I want to come back and play this.
4 signs of a low-value woman. The 4 signs of a low-value woman. First one, she operates a lot in shame. What is shame? Shame, noun, a painful feeling of humiliation or distress caused by consciousness wrong or foolish behavior. A low-value woman uses these 4 things to control, manipulate, dominate, get her way, check people, whatever you want to start off. And her first thing is shame. Take a case in point. Let's say some of the things when women come to my channel, here's a shaming tactic. They use shaming tactics. Your mama black. You hate women. Shaming tactics. Shame, shame, shame. Shame is one of the 4 major arrows of a low-value woman. It's part of a low-value woman's pathology. You cross the board. I don't care what you have on paper. When women operate in these areas, they diminish their value to low. Because if you really have a good argument, you should not have to shame somebody. Shaming is just a way to get control of the conversation.
So let's kind of go back and sum this all up. These black men, some of them, are leaving, not dealing with black women in the black community. And none of this is black women's responsibility. Not any of this. And all of the guys who are leaving the black community, they are either broke, dusty, can't afford airline tickets, and this sort of thing. It's just like if black men were to say the same thing about the ladies in the divestment community. What if black men were to say they're all overweight, they didn't smell good, they were not attractive? I mean, it just really wouldn't make much sense. It would pretty much defeat what the initial arguments were from the opposing party. And that's kind of what we have in black America. We have a proverbial one-party state. It's a dictatorship. And when you have that, you don't really get any growth. What you get is just something that is really, basically the problem becomes, very prodigious, right? It becomes colossal and you don't get really any results. And the fact of the matter is that these black men are going to go and do other things, whether you talk bad about them or not. And that's a problem for the black community. We don't know how to incentivize the men to do anything to stay. It's a big problem in the black world. It's not only a problem that's in America. This is a problem that is in Black London. It's a problem in some parts of Africa. It's a problem in Black America. The men are being almost incentivized to go someplace else. Because even if you shame them for dating outside of the race, well, if they stay inside the race, they're also going to be shamed and be mistreated. So they all, it's like the lesser two evils. Well, I might as well go outside my race and still be shamed, but at least I feel like I'm being treated a little bit better. Versus then to be inside the race and being talked down to or not having a good experience. That's the fundamental problems that we have right now in the black society. And it's not going to get much better anytime soon. But guys, stay waiting for that reasons why black women don't respect black men video. It's going to piss a lot of guys off. Guys, subscribe to the bell. We're out.